to get that champion, and Sivir is going to be the ban. We'll see whether IG decide to take away something like the Karma afterwards, but something's going to get through, man.
Yeah, so they need to either choose to ban the Ryze or Vlad and have IG pick the other, so you can put them in the ultimatum of forcing a ban and then look for like a first pick Rek'Sai or something as like a matter of preference, maybe even the first pick Karma. But now this gives the option by forcing that to IG of literally have to do it.
Well, that means Rek'Sai for Condi, as the Ryze is going to be the ban in response to the Vladimir, which is often on the red side.
Doesn't always spell Rek'Sai, whilst she is probably the most valuable jungle pick at the moment. We have seen some Gragas picked into it and matched.
That is true.
Perhaps the Karma is more valuable given that Trundle is banned now.
And the fact that it's a flex pick as well is very important. And Karma's going to be looked at. Rusty the Prophet strikes again.
Tabe is most played by a lot. It's probably his most comfortable. He might revert to the Braum again. And noting that WE can flex this pick actually means that they're not just picking it for support. It means they have options.
Yeah, they can do all sorts of things. And the fact that this is the last remaining AoE speed up that they have as well.
I mean, if it's not this, it's probably Sivir. And that's the big question mark, is will they still go for that?
The interesting thing here is, do IG go for the Rek'Sai now, given the fact that Condi probably is happy to pick the Gragas into it?
Nah, it's kid.
Oh, he's just going to lock in Gragas straight away. There's a sly smirk on his face at the same time, as Braum is going to be considered and locked away here for Tabe. So not showing their hand too much, but I do love the Gragas pickup.
But now Condi is also, and this could go both ways, saying that, like, yeah, you can play Gragas in a Rek'Sai. Well, they also picked the Gragas knowing that Rek'Sai could be picked by Condi. But he now has the option of not picking Rek'Sai if he wants to. And we could just see it pass through entirely. Noting that Rek'Sai is the best champion. We've said that.
Yep.
You can still go for Graves if you want to do damage. At least if you want to have a pick composition.
Lee Sin.
Lee Sin,
want to be Lee Sin.
Exactly. Who does pretty much all of the above. Just drops off in mid-game. They have jungle picks there. Kindred as well. Nidalee. Condi is a Nidalee god.
Yeah, he certainly is. And Mystic actually looking to pick up the Ashe this time around. Wanted to grab a little bit of extra utility, and Karma Ashe is a despicable lane to deal with if they do decide to run with the Karma support. And Irelia for 957 one more time. Wasn't afraid of the Shen.
Yeah, and they blind picked it last time, and they're going to do it again. Will Zatai actually look towards Shen once more? I think if he does, they should actually red side pick themselves a Twisted Fate. Like, wait till their last option, of course. Maybe go for the Shen with your AD carry that you assume is a Sivir, but it's already banned. So you're looking at, like, Caitlyn. Jhin? Jhin's pretty good at home.
Jhin certainly is. Wow, Rain looking to go back to his roots here if he decides to lock in Kalista.
That's everybody's roots, but it doesn't mean it's ideal. We have seen a bit of it in the LCK, I think exclusively out of every league.
Yeah. We'll see how IG do if they decide to lock this in. Still 17 seconds to go to make up their mind as Maokai now being considered. We saw this go pretty horribly in our previous series, game number 2. We'll see whether Zatai can make things work. As that is a lot of tankiness, a lot of utility.
Oh, yeah.
Not a lot of damage so far out of IG.
Well, the Kalista's got a front line, which is always going to be handy. And Rookie, you'd assume, is a control mage, but he has tendencies. I would advise that he sticks to control mage, though, because he needs to do consistent damage throughout this game, given what is in front of him to protect him.
Yeah, that's a good point. Will a Twisted Fate actually augment this comp nicely here on the side of Invictus Gaming? Are we thinking like the red side Rookie could strike back?
It does. It's, funnily enough, one of those games where I'd say maybe even just try Taliyah again.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely opposed to that.
As Rek'Sai is now being considered for Condi. Probably not too worried about sort of any counter picks, just because they do have a lot of global pressure given the fact that they will be able to take the double teleport. They're the ones that are going to be forcing cleanse into the mid lane with the fact that Frozen Tomb and the Crystallized Arrow, Enchanted Crystal Arrow, sorry, are going to be on the map. So that global advantage will definitely be theirs as IG looking at the Taliyah like you were talking about.
Yeah, Rookie, one of the few players that spams Taliyah. There you go.
Locks it in. So Rookie trying to get a win on his third Taliyah match of the LPL so far. And it is going to be the Ashe Karma lane as xiye locks in the Lissandra. There is so much teamfight control in CC out of this WE comp. It's disgusting.
That's entirely matched on the opposite side.
Yeah, good point.
And the way that teamfights break out from IG is what I like the most about this. So they've got a wall that can cut people off, and they've got a door to stand behind to actually protect them. Like
they're building a house.
It's essentially like imagine like a Roman like shield line that like moves forward
shield
slowly.
Wall.
Yeah, they have a shield wall.
That is ridiculous. So this is the Spartans. IG setting up as the Spartans against WE. We'll see whether they can actually come out ahead as 957 not going to have the Shen matchup this time. We'll see whether he can get ahead of the Maokai. We saw if that goes well in the early game, the Irelia can go completely ballistic. And we'll see whether Condi is going to get counted out by Kid's Gragas, because this is a comfort pick for Kid. And Rookie's got the comfort in the Taliyah, and we'll see whether it's going to work out. Coaches shake hands. Let's get into game number 2 between WE and Invictus Gaming. Thank you very much, 957, and let's get into game number 2 between WE and Invictus Gaming. IG throwing the gauntlet now with Taliyah in the mix, as well as going back to that Kalista pick. They do like to mix things up. Last time we saw Taliyah, it was a Yasuo comp with Gragas and a Bard there as well.
And this one makes more sense.
This one does make more sense, Rusty.
They have a big frontline tank, basically, team to work around Taliyah, who has a lot of base damage and definitely does do a lot of work. So they can work around Kalista and Taliyah, keep them alive, kite back. But you have to remember they're against an Irelia, Lissandra, even Rek'Sai to an extent, and then Mystic and Zero is the bottom lane, just to facilitate, to speed people up, to catch people out. It all comes down, I think, once again to flanks. If 957 gets the flank, if xiye even gets a flank or somehow gets into the backline with his claw perhaps, then they can find themselves the best possible team fight. But IG are exactly that Spartan wall that we referenced.
Yeah.
If they can just hold the fort and actually keep the 3-2 style, then they look really strong.
Well, it'll all hinge around how this early game goes. If 957 gets out of control, it could be a problem. Condi can go off on this Rek'Sai as well, getting around, getting his lanes ahead. We've seen Rek'Sai be very successful so far in the LPL, but without Gragas players to respond to them. As Rookie continues.
Which, by the way, this is like the more efficient Azir.
Oh, yeah.
Think about it. Azir's purpose as a laner at level 1 is to push the wave out and make you miss CS. Rookie actually just uses one spell and clears the entire back wave and forces you onto turret. So last hitting is the biggest first problem that you'll always have when you're playing against Taliyah. Thankfully, Lissandra's not too bad at it.
Oh no! Accidentally hits Rookie instead of the minion. However, both of them even on farm for the moment. And as far as Taliyah is concerned, Rookie's probably one of the best we've seen so far. Haven't seen so many, but already, look at that.
Yeah, so xiye is not exactly the Karma that we saw from the last game, but it's always going to be relevant because it's a Lissandra, right, with all the lockdown. This is the problem that we're looking at for IG again. If you look at the top side of the map, there's actually 3 CS on that Kalista.
Yeah.
They matched the lane swap here, WE. You would have to imagine the expectation was that IG would hide as...
Whoa, there's Condi. The flash knock-up. Rookie in trouble, gets slowed down by xiye. His first blood goes to Condi. Remember, this is Condi's Rek'Sai. This is the guy that managed to get a quadra kill in his first game on Rek'Sai in the LPL.
Yeah.
And he's doing work already.
And not only is that a mistake from Kid for not respecting what is going to be an aggressive lane of Rookie, you'd have to assume that someone's going to come in and help, right? It's also the fact that Condi did it efficiently. He cleared just enough camps, did a one-side gank clear, and gets that first blood, which is huge, because xiye was on the back foot with no health values, and now he's okay. This is the problem lane for IG still. And what they were now trading from game number 1, which was, strong Mystic against strong Rookie, is now dead Rookie against strong Mystic and weak IG bottom lane.
And Tabe is about to get dived here as well. Doesn't have Unbreakable, yeah.
Could mean it.
Really scary. The teleport comes in. Tabe is going to flash, but Rain now left underneath the turret. He's trying to dance around as xiye picks it up. Actually, Mystic is going to grab it, and the turret ramp, oh my god, that was so close. As Zatai has teleported in. There are low health bars here
Rookie's
on WE.
here.
As everyone is going to
Rookie.
get bounced back. That is massive. Rookie grabs the jungler. As Zero looking to try and slow them down. Uses the Q, does so nicely. It's a 1-for-1 trade now as the volley is going to further slow this IG team. Nice speed up comes out from Zero, but 1-for-1 trade. Rookie still looking good.
And Kid's on the bottom side of the map. Once again, he was at red buff, and by the end of this, he's bottom. I question his clearing right now, his preference to these lanes. He should know that IG's bottom lane is struggling, Rain and Tabe. What we've seen the last time that we actually watched IG play was focusing that bottom lane, making sure they were at least even, if not ahead, and utilizing that as a point of strength. Now he's ignoring them, and WE are diving.
Yeah. And xiye actually, whoa, uses the last of his mana. Yeah, Rookie does have a red buff at the same time.
Lissandra's passive will help out a little bit here. The Kid's mid.
Yeah, he is looking for the flash body slam. xiye doesn't have his flash, and there it is. He gets bounced back. Rookie wants to be able to pick this one up, but Kid might fall. Oh my god, that was close. Because we've got turrets barely missing on a lot of players today.
But they pull it off pretty well done, honestly, from IG. Rookie and Kid work together. The body slam connects. You're always going to knock them through that minefield. And the combo of damage that comes out of a Gragas and the Taliyah, pretty high. Quite substantial.
Yeah, I love that CC combo. And Rookie just knows exactly how he can use that knockback. Seismic shove, as it were.
You would imagine that between Kid and Rookie, they've played this combo a lot together.
Oh, yeah.
There's one thing that Kid can do, it's focus mid lane. And whilst we question his reverting to that focus, not helping his bottom lane that are losing, they're still farming okay. And the problem actually remains that Mystic still has tempo, still has momentum, and Condi's got himself that first kill.
He has gone back, grabbed himself that chilling smite. xiye misses a cannon creep. I'll try to avoid being tilted.
Shame.
Rookie has that red buff still, causes him to miss a cannon creep, which he's pretty upset about. Condi now sitting on top of his pink ward and looking for a tunnel gank here once again. No flash still for Rookie. And xiye almost has level 6.
Yeah, so Rookie's trading patterns whenever the Q's not being used has to be quite aggressive and uses a lot of spells. He's level 6, he's just used it.
Yeah, Frozen Tomb comes in. Condi not going to be able to find the knock-up, but that's a lot of burst damage. And he avoids the Q out of Rookie as well. A lot of pressure as 957 was waiting around as well. Kid now looking at a Mountain Drake, which is the first one that spawned. But he just has been a little bit non-existent on this map.
Wow, that trade from Rain, though. I think he just hit a Q through a minion. Just half health Mystic. Yeah. That's exactly what you want to see from a Kalista player. Something that has been missing for quite a while. We looked at that gank in the middle lane. I'm pretty sure Condi just didn't know that xiye was about to be 6. I'm not even sure xiye knew until he ticked it. And then just popped the ultimate down. It was reactionary. Condi wasn't ready.
No. But has led to xiye being a little bit ahead in farm, which is definitely good news. Rookie, oh, will he get denied? No, not. 10 gold goes over, and they have a lot of vision here towards the bottom side of the map.
He even got his mastery from it, the 20 health back.
Nice.
Sometimes things just work out, you know?
Yeah, gets the feast. Now Rookie clears out this wave. xiye going to be able to do the same thing here with the Q. Continues to have about that 4 CS gap. Rookie picks himself up a blue buff for himself. A lot of worked ground hanging around here in the mid lane, but does have some room to move towards the northern side of the lane.
And one of the problems with Taliyah is you have to commit to not being stuck under your turret or stuck at their turret. You need to actually dynamically move around that lane. You need to be able to reset waves. Minion control is actually quite important. So Taliyah players need to be more cerebral than just mechanics. Otherwise that workaround proves to be quite an issue, honestly, for trading.
Yeah, damn right it does.
Lissandra can out-trade you if you're stuck on workaround.
Rookie, you can see concentrating very hard on your bottom right screen. Being very vocal here as well as Seismic Shove not going to find xiye. Rookie just throwing it out where he can find it.
But the example there is that his trade pattern had no Q thrown in.
Well, actually, that's a very, very short claw that comes in. Zero, he's going to poke his head in. Rookie takes a fair bit of damage, but you can see even the poke onto xiye is huge.
Well, that was still a sick dodge from xiye.
Yeah.
All things considered, he does take a lot of damage from Rookie, who is starting to get most of the attention from Kid and Condi, respectively. as the bottom lanes have still evened themselves out in a position of favor for WE. We'll see how that translates further, because this time around, they're not hard pushing the turret.
Yeah, as Rookie going to get closed in on one more time. The flash from xiye, but doesn't quite find it. The Chilling Smite comes in. There's the knock-up, as the seismic shove isn't going to matter. Rookie's still going to fall down. Teleport coming in from IG.
Nope.
But Zatai going to cancel it. Stays towards the top side.
Yeah, so Zatai can't follow it up. They kill him too quickly, but...
Yeah, there's the ultimate out of Rain here as Zero has to flash, but the concussive blows comes in. Mystic gets exhausted so they can try and take down this kill. The Rend is going to be there as Rain pulls out the arrows, but it's not enough. Tabe has to get the hell out of there. As there's the Black Zero survives. That was ridiculous, and Mystic saves himself with the ultimate.
They used Kid's ultimate as an escape tool. Kid did hold on to that for quite a while. They were looking to keep those stacks up for Rain as well. And after the exhaust ended, Zero had another shield there.
Yeah.
And so the Karma lives barely. Now they're looking to dive Zatai.
Yeah, Zatai in trouble. Transcendent Blades comes in as xiye's looking for it. So much CC and they lock it down. xiye is able to survive as well as Rookie once again trying to come in, but I don't think he's going to be there in time.
Oh, he might actually find 957 here. Execution from WE. Like, that was sick.
That was so beautiful.
957 flashed for record.
Yeah.
He overstayed his welcome, but the way that they did that dive is that Condi tanked the turret on the outskirts to the point where Twisted Advance couldn't be used on him. So he tanked it outside the range of Maokai, let Lissandra come in, forced the Twisted Advance to be used on Lissandra, and then got the free knock-up because he didn't have to advance his position any further. Made the Maokai essentially come to him, whilst giving the free teleport opportunity.
And also, if he had a Twisted Advance on him, it would have been out of turret range because he just moves while it's coming in. Yeah, stunning play.
Very well done from Condi as an individual play.
You can see WE now winning across the board as far as farm is concerned. Managed to pick up those extra couple of kills. And this is not like the early game that we saw out of IG in game number 1. They were actually doing very well. Rookie, despite being so skilled on this Taliyah, we have to say. It's just not quite enough here as Unbreakable from Tabe will get himself a pink ward.
It's the same story as game number 1 anyway, right? Like, he could be skilled on the Taliyah, can be skilled on the Victor. The Zatai can be skilled on the Yasuo. It doesn't actually win you the game unless you're winning as a team.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are still actually yet to see Rookie make a play with this Taliyah and the ultimate that is now available for him. So that's the big turning point, honestly. Working around the Drake could be something they look at, but no teleport for Zatai means they might want to hold off for a little bit.
Yeah, Weaver's Wall, an opportunity here for a Rookie potentially is Rain and Tabe still with some kill threat potentially. They do manage to get the ultimate down.
Just screams Avatar. Weaver's Wall is the name of it.
Well, look at the just how she's animated as well. It just feels Avatar. She's a very cool champion.
Yeah, absolutely.
And good to see Rookie able to utilize her now, but we'll see whether they can actually turn things around here as we get to the mid-game. We're still not in WE territory, and they're already ahead, which is frightening.
Here they go. Looking at bottom lane.
Yeah. Wall opportunity now here, and with Mystic, no flash.
Whoa, they've...
Yeah, there it is. Zero is going to get popped onto the wrong side, but the wall not quite long enough. Oh, dear.
Disaster. I'm not sure why that... I think Rookie took damage. Is that why it stopped the wall?
I'm not sure. Maybe the wall just has a length.
Yeah, well, it indicated longer than it actually was.
Yeah.
It should have covered it.
Well, there's the Frozen Tombs. Zatai just once again going to get exploded here towards the top side as Mystic finally getting dove. There's the arrow underneath the turret as he's still getting damage down. Rain is going to be able to take down Mystic, but they do answer the kill. Condi still looking for Rain. Will get the knock up here as he's trying to dance away, but the double kill comes in. Condi's huge on this Rek'Sai right now as 957 still looking for more.
Yeah, the son of Baron is absolutely on fire right now. Rek'Sai 4-1. Setting up his team nicely, consolidating things for him as well. As xiye, you have to remember, was topside whilst Rookie was bottom. They still got kills up there.
Yeah.
And whilst they got those kills, 957 then teleports and utilizes that to the bottom side of the map. And now he's getting pressure on the mid lane turrets, so they don't get a big advantage. I would imagine the top lane turret is now low, given how many times they've actually dived that thing.
Yeah, true. Must be getting a bit weary.
And IG barely get anything themselves either. Everything just comes down to kills. And still... that favors WE, because they're getting more of them.
Yeah, 3,000 gold now in the lead as well, and that's starting to get to be a significant number here for this WE roster. You can see Minion kills on the bottom side of the map, definitely a very different story than the last game. However, Mystic is going to have a lot of utility. It's like he has a Kalista ult, but doesn't need to throw his support. He just throws an arrow instead.
So it's like he has an arrow that he throws where Kalista
actually,
has...
yeah, and it doesn't knock up, and it stuns
Kalista's
instead.
arrow is Tabe.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Gotcha.
Tabe is his weapon. Now Condi looking to steal this away. Not going to be able to. His kid is able to body slam himself out.
Right, this is all a ploy to actually get control of the topside jungle, because IG's strong side of the map is actually taking their own.
Yep.
And so this is where WE actually put that play into effect, recognized their strong point. They pinged this well in advance, and they set themselves up for this. Actually, 4-man strong to what was 2 of IG. They might overpush this and go for the second.
We'll see whether they can, yeah. Everyone moving down.
Well, lane swapping, major difference. xiye has teleport if it comes to it.
Yeah.
You can influence.
She actually looking to try and get some damage down here onto this outer turret in the mid lane as 957 is going to go back to base, wants to save the inhibitor turret. The rest of them still pushing through. These turrets fall at exactly the same time. Pings out onto the mid lane. As you can see, xiye is going back to base as well.
xiye needs the teleport to help because a 1v3 is not going to cut it. Oh, there's no minions.
Yeah, next wave is going to come in now, but IG have backed away. Rookie and xiye just sharing minion waves. Moving over to different sides, and that Mountain Drake's still there for either team.
Which is absolutely what IG are looking towards. Once again, the cooldowns of the Taliyah ultimate are up, so you can zone people off, look towards big objectives. They've got the numbers already set up and established there. And the assumption is IG would already have vision because they were pushing the bottom side, but WE have established their own quite well.
Yeah, 957 has his Trinity Force here at the same time, so starting a fight would be dangerous here for IG, especially considering the fact that that gold lead has not changed. xiye still looking for Rookie, throws down the ultimate, gets himself the cleanse. It means that Rookie could be an arrow target here for Mystic.
Yeah, and the only reason xiye does that, he's going to go to a side lane right now. If he comes back to the middle lane, he might be looking to make the play for the Drake. But all of that burst that has been taken actually sets him up, you're right, for the arrow combo. And because Mystic and Zero have now established themselves near the middle lane, they were posing a threat. And it also forces IG's rotation to match.
Yeah, you can see 957 now backing away. Notices the fact that there's a tie heading towards the top side of the map. It is a lot of wandering around at the moment here for both teams.
Unusual, yeah. So they have to bring more people here. They're expecting xiye to be able to 1v3 wave clear. Is asking for trouble. 1v4 now.
Yeah, most certainly. Arrow is going to connect onto Rookie, though. Nice double knock up there out of Condi, as he does have to flash away. Not quite enough follow-up.
The arrow was nice, but it's never going to save them from it. They still get themselves a turret, and what they did is actually stop the middle lane turret from going down. Condi's such a big tank that he can afford to just walk in.
Yeah, tank up some damage for a bit and then flash.
Because that damage isn't going onto the turret. He's also snowballing with his item build, go for the Titanic Hydra. Means that if it comes to it, he can split push too now. He can clear waves.
Yeah, we've actually seen this a lot. Often after a second damage item, as the Weaver's Wall is going to split off Zero and Mystic. Rookie looking for it, slows them down. Seismic Shove is going to throw Zero back out. Nice knock-up comes in as well as Kid throws out the ultimate. And IG a gigantic xiye with a huge ult in the backline as Mystic's being ignored. Flashes over the wall. He's getting so much damage down. But Rain has got on top of him. 957 going to stop that from being a problem. And WE somehow turn it around and go even in that.
Because if we see a replay of that, you watch what xiye does. He got a 5-man W, followed up by his ultimate. The only thing that saved them is, I believe, the Gragas keg that knocked him towards a wall. Was not far enough away. Very well done from Mystic in particular, kiting. But we saw the strength of what Rookie can provide on that Taliyah simply from the ultimate. And once again, that was unreal stuff from xiye.
Yeah.
Genuinely impressive team fighting capabilities out of this Lissandra. The doubles up as a flex for them. Just watch, like... So this is set up. Rookie does well, but Zero exhausts him. So the burst isn't too much. Watch the claw. Everybody gets trapped. The only thing that saves him was that Gragas keg, but he still hit 4 people with it. Mystic's able to freely do damage from that lockdown. And then 957 comes in. Target selection is good from him to keep Mystic alive.
Only just survived the Ren there as well. Slight miscalculation there out of Rain, but had to pull at the trigger at that stage.
Or he was dead, yeah.
Yeah, 957 was going to take him down. Mountain Drake does go over to WE here as that replay was running. So they got the outer turret as well as a dragon after that even team fight. That is huge.
WE. Again, generally just that 35-minute team that we know them to be. At 18 minutes in this game have got themselves far enough ahead that they are content. And that's the scary thing.
Yeah, and it feels like it's not even that they're a 35-minute team in this series. It just feels like they're a team that takes things slow, understands that if they manage to get themselves a lead late game, they will win.
Well, that's the, like, we call them endearingly, of course, the 35-minute, or the Elder Dragon team, because that's the tipping point.
Yeah.
And it's never been about that they suddenly win at 35 minutes like what Newbie does, which is why they're the team fighting team. It's that they get themselves, they basically coast and slowly accrue leads towards that 35-minute point, which is their tipping moment, where they just end up far enough ahead that the game explodes.
Yeah, well, we'll see whether they can do it again. It's a 2-item spike here for xiye, though. 30% CDR. There's Zonya's Hourglass as well as that Abyssal Scepter is now Zatai running the hell away. Mystic does have the ultimate available, but not going to throw it onto the tree just yet.
And Rek'Sai was controlling that side lane with his Titanic Hydra that he had, which is something that you come to expect as 957, I think, can hold this simply because xiye is around the corner.
Yeah, just waiting for his moment to come in. He's going to find Rain. There's the Equilibrium Strike. So much damage onto this Kalista as xiye still looking to try and find his way in.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, he auto-casted that.
Unfortunate. Well, does mean that they back away. They don't get the turret, which is also good news, but slight misplay there from the WE mid laner.
They're going to slow play this bottom lane as well because Rookie slowed them down. I don't know if they'll be able to actually get anything, but what they did was Hawkshot Rookie, which is why they said, oh, we can maybe do another wave. They can't.
Yeah. xiye as well finds himself back in the mid lane, so not going to be too worried. That ultimate is going to be back off cooldown again in a few seconds. Already over halfway done. 957 having some free time here towards the top side.
And we saw the amount of damage he can do to the Ashe.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the Kalista rather, basically by himself. Once he gets like a Randuin's perhaps as his third item. He's in a spot of bother.
A spot of bother is
Mr.
almost one of the bigger understatements.
Indeed.
Now Zatai shoving things out. Kid with a little bit of help there, but you can see Mystic has moved towards the mid lane. Almost has his Infinity Edge built up as his second item.
Yeah, not too far off that one, which means, of course, the damage build, the team fighting build.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to see from Mystic. Not going to be the Essence Reaver cooldown reduction build that a lot of Ashes do have that preference towards. I don't think he needs the engage to be on such a low cooldown when he's got a Rek'Sai this big. When he's got xiye to follow it up. And he's got Zero to keep him alive. He should be all about that team fight damage. And it matches essentially what IG is designed to do. It's going to be a battle on two fronts. There's front lines and back lines duking it out.
I'll see whether Rookie can actually make things happen here as now xiye going aggressive onto Rookie, but Kid's here. He's looking for the claw. Does get himself the Circle of Frost as the teleport's coming in as xiye has slowed himself down. He's got the Zonyas, remember, as 957 looking for Rookie, but they've bitten off too much, more than they can chew. The ultimate's still available from Mystic. He's still looking for more as the Equilibrium Strike does slow down the response as Zatai found his way underneath the turret, but the turret is still here, which is a big deal. Yeah, the arrow stops up IG underneath this turret as the volley's doing massive work as Rain is around here. Weave as well cuts off Mystic, who has to flash. Tabe not quite able to lock him down with the Fate's Call. And WE still holding on to their members. There are low health bars on IG, though. The Mystic's still looking for more.
Condi.
Oh, God. Condi's gigantic. Mystic is going to get thrown back, though. Nice seismic shove as Zero still trying to hold on to this one. Condi's gigantic. What the hell is going on as Zero is going to get rendered, and that's going to be Rain. Last man standing. Teleport coming in.
And it's past 20 minutes, so he better run quick.
Yep, the home guards are going to fly out here as xiye looking for the claw. Gets it there. He's got the flash, finds him, and Rain will fall for the double ace.
And just like that, the only reason that there is an ace for IG is because xiye respawns.
Yeah.
So basically the double ace, you're absolutely correct. That was chaotic to say the least. Condi is a god, and it's because the targets go straight to Mystic. Yes, he's doing a lot of damage, they need to respect him. but the Karma has been shielding him up. It's a Titanic Hydra build, and he was close enough to basically just getting a quadra kill anyway.
And they're all grouped up, so it's not only his Titanic Hydra doing AoE, but it's his Q doing AoE,
Yeah,
and he's burning them.
The man is a monster at the moment, and he needs to be
Look
respected.
at that 5k damage!
He did,
What is going on?
he did so much damage in that fight.
That's ludicrous. That's more damage than we see out of Victors in team fights.
From that last game, absolutely right. The funny thing is as well, Rookie played that fight super well. They cut off Mystic, forced his flash, and what was scary about that is Mystic was actually about 1 or 2 auto attacks off having his Q readily available, and then he had the Runan's Hurricane to shred everybody's health bars. With his items now, it would have been entirely different.
Yeah.
But the way that IG played it was good. We saw what a Taliyah does. We've seen how they can teamfight with Kid actually catching Lissandra out of position. But Condi is just so fed on this Rek'Sai.
8-3-4.
And he was 5-2 before that. Like, this guy is unreal with how large he is commanding Summoner's Rift right now for WE and getting them to the point where they always want to be. Someone's got to do it. This game, it's Condi's turn.
Yeah. He's got to carry them for the next 10 minutes, theoretically. It is going to be Mystic that locks down the Dragon. Cloud Drake is going to fall. And that is Mountain and Cloud now in the back pocket of WE.
And the net gain of that push was nothing. Like, they all just killed each other.
Yeah.
The tower didn't even fall.
I mean, something that we do have to talk about. Rain has managed to pick up that double items and does have himself the QSS as well. So we'll be able to get out of all of the lockdown that xiye and Mystic do have. 957 as well with the Equilibrium Strike. So the Kalista going to be able to bound away from these members of WE if they jump on top of him. 957, a little bit more difficult to remove.
I think the major missing feature is actually armor on the side of WE.
Yeah.
They have a lot of magic resistance. Means that Gragas, Zatai, on his Maokai and Rookie on that Taliyah will be doing a lot less and working towards big items themselves. They're not going to have magic penetration anytime soon on their carry. So it is on Rain, and this is Rain's time to shine.
It is. Because he has the tools. He has the ability to do this. As you can see, it is a Chalice of Harmony built up by Tabe already, so Mikhail's will be coming relatively soon. So wants to make sure that this Kalista can bound around. And he was doing the work in the later stages of that last fight. But IG need to make room for him.
And this game has become Rain or Shine.
Oh my god. Stunning. Perfect. Wonderful. Yeah, Rookie looking for a wall. Can glide his way up that mid lane as Mystic doesn't have flash, remember. And there it is. Weaver's Wall coming in. Is going to cut off Condi. Just tunnels his way out. It's going to be fine. He's now just saying friends, friends, friends. Yeah, they are going to come back.
You can rinse and repeat that. The cooldown's pretty high for that Taliyah ultimate, though. So it means there's going to be a decently sized window where split pushing feels a little bit safer than Summoner's Rift for 957. Also means that Condi can now kind of put himself in a side lane if they really want to. The 3-man unit of WE.
Yeah.
Feel a little bit more content. But ideally, Condi has to be grouped with them now.
The thing that I love, again, about this WE comp is that they've also now built 2 people that have fantastic use of Spirit Visage. In Rek'Sai, who tunnels under the ground, eats all of your rage, gets a bunch more health back now with the Spirit Visage and the hit and style coming out of 957. And it's like a triple AP comp coming out of IG, as Rain is the only physical damage source. Very cool. They do both have those items completed as well. Now looking for some armor afterwards. We'll see whether Condi goes towards Randu and Zoman, or whether he omits that, considering the non-crit factor of a Kalista generally, with how her build path goes.
Yes, I think it should still be a Randuin's. Remember that Runan's also does give crit now, but that's not the big detail.
The AoE slow?
Yeah, the AoE slow. It's very off-putting for any Kalista player when somebody slows you down in any way. Any type of stun, attack speed reduction. It's all very disorienting.
Oh, they're looking for Mystic, who does flash eventually. Gets out of the way of that Glacial Fissure. So IG do get a lot out of it, but they use a couple of ultimates.
So they used Zatai's teleport, most importantly.
Yeah,
now
true.
they have no other teleport available on the map. They're about to show Rookie being top lane. Which means that whilst 957 may be recalling, they still have a big window because that teleport was completed and they have a lot of time.
And Mystic's still scaling here as well. Remember, Ashe scales extraordinarily well given the fact that she can kite so effectively, especially with xiye there to offer assistance. Now WE with sole control of this Baron area. 2 pink wards in the pit, as one of them is going to be replaced towards that red buff. You can see Scrying Orbs, 1 available here from Rookie.
And so they force, and this is what's great, is they force IG to be topside. Zatai can no longer go bottom. 957 is hiding himself, but he will probably end up bottom if they're not trying to look to make a play at this point.
Oh, nice shove.
Arrow?
Yeah, Arrow not going to find Rookie. Did have the cleanse
Big flank,
available, but does flash as, 957 is going to make his way in. Weaver's Wall going to break off this fight as Condi and 957 find themselves right in amongst IG. Nice knockups come down as xiye flashes himself forward. Rain uses his QSS, gets out. xiye is going to die as 957 able to take down Tabe, but that's not a priority target. Zero's going to fall.
IG.
Double kill from Rookie. Is going to be able to help pick up another one as Zatai grabs that, and Kid is going to fly through and grab a 4th. Condi now running away, and that was the play IG were looking for, and they'll grab a Baron.
They are looking 100% at this Baron,
the
but
Prince.
the son of Baron is now looking towards his homeland. It's a Kalista. It's also Gragas. They'll have a lot of lockdown. If he goes in, it's suicide.
Yeah, now just backing as the Sapling's going to see what's going on. He's got no vision.
He has no idea. He can't do it.
He's not going to do it. And Kalista is going to be able to lock that one down. So IG make the play and get the big pick. They're still behind in gold, but this is going to give them so much of an opportunity to lock down these turrets.
And guess how it all started? Taliyah's wall was sick. It locked them all down. xiye actually misplays because his ultimate's not on himself. He throws it onto Rain, who instantly QSS's. So a lot of credit to that Kalista, kiting around the back end of this fight impeccably. And Rookie does his part massively with that ultimate to separate them. And then the front line of IG, they were never at any risk of going down because they were just segregated super effectively. Taliyah, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, looking real good.
And Rain. Like, Rain didn't do a lot of damage, but by living, he did enough.
Yeah.
All he needed to do was
he soaked cooldowns,
survive.
right?
Exactly. Like, Lissandra should have self-casted the ultimate
and
just to do damage in the area, but then also missed the Zhonya's due to a lot of displacement that was being thrown onto him.
Well, IG will grab the 3rd dragon of the game. It will be an Ocean Drake. WE, of course, did manage to get the first 2, being Mountain and Cloud. The next one is going to be that Elder, sporting in another 6 seconds. His turret in a lot of trouble as another Weaver's Wall comes in, and Mystic just throws out the ult, but that's a desperation move. And this is what Taliyah can do. Splits up the priority members. They will now be able to push through with their Baron buff.
It's just so awesome to watch happen as well. Very well executed on. No flash available for Mystic. Remember that the fight had broken out. He didn't even have it for that last fight. Playing around the cooldowns of WE, IG are now looking to cement themselves with a massive lead from that Baron buff.
Yeah. Condi as well can't do anything here as this tower is falling down very low. In goes the claw. 957 going to get body slammed back.
But the tower's gone.
It is. And Condi as well, he's very, very tanky, but he gets thrown back towards Rookie. He throws his W in the wrong direction, which is a little bit unfortunate. xiye does have his ult one more time, but there's no flash. And that inhibitor just gets taken down. xiye might actually have to Zhonya's here. Doesn't. Kid throws down the explosive cast, but xiye, can he ult himself in time? He does. Gets a little bit of damage through as Mystic is now available one more time. Rookie locks that one up and 957 gets himself to relative safety. Zatai is so low. Mystic doing some work here as the auto attacks aren't finding him for those concussive blows. But look at Rookie's damage. Condi in a whole lot of trouble. Zatai teleporting back in. They're going for a win here. That was a massive seismic shove. And Rookie locks down 2 kills. And IG looking for the victory. 957 and Mystic, the only 2 remaining. The Mystic actually had to use his back, and Weaver's Wall is going to block him off. This turret's going to fall. IG, an open Nexus, and we're going to Game 3. Taliyah wins her first game in the LPL.
Very well played from IG in this second game of the best of 3 to take us the distance. And it is on the back of their team composition and draft, and simply that the gold lead WE had was not great enough to give them that late game. They never got to that late game. And they absolutely got ruined by 1 pick. It was Taliyah.
And that wall, to start off that winning team fight, that got them the Baron, was superb. Just out of control.
Yeah, it was absolutely incredible.